Everyone, and welcome to our second observance. I'm so happy to have all of you here. Let me open my script for a second on my phone, just a tad behind. Okay. So, good evening or good afternoon, whatever time it is to you, and welcome to Sun Meadow Temple. We are so happy you've joined us today. My name is Alba, and I use she/her pronouns. As most of you know, this is our second service, and we are so grateful to have been able to reach this place. As always, this service is recorded and will be posted on our YouTube channel. Before we begin today, I will let you know that our first service has been removed from the channel due to a variety of audio issues. Thank you to the members who have alerted me to those. I will be re-recording certain parts and re-uploading them, and they will be up before our next service. I am also here to let you know that our website issues are being worked on and updated, so everything should be going well with that. Hopefully they will get back to me. If not, we will migrate hosts. As for the physical film of me presenting, some of the background is not done yet, and we're still working on that. So today it will be just like the previous service, and we'll be doing it only online. With our fabulous slideshow, so I hope that works for everyone. Okay, so today we are going to open with our new opening words, which are on this next slide here. You are welcome to read these along at home, or just listen as I read them out loud. Okay. So, we welcome you into the light of the gods, and light this flame in celebration. May its brightness symbolize our connection to the gods and the natural world. May you join us in this community of faith, cherishing love and with open hearts. In the future, when I am on film, we will have a camera and a physical candle to light. I'm sorry, we're still working on that for everyone. It's just been a little bit chaotic. Okay, so our theme this month has been Order and Chaos, which is the foundation of multiple pagan faiths. In many paths, chaos and order are opposites as well as companions, and chaos is often the foundation of religious beliefs and sentiments. Our readings today are from Theogony by Hesiod, translated by Charles Abraham Elton, and Gods and Heroes by Ferdinand Schmidt and Carl Friedrich Becker, translated by George P. Upton. First of all beings, chaos was, and next, wide-bosomed earth, the seat forever firm, of all the mortals whose abode is placed among the Mount Olympus' snow-topped heads, or in the dark abysses of the ground. Then love most beauteous of immortals rose, he of each god and immortal man at once, unnerved the limbs, dissolves the wiser beast, by reason steeled, and quells the very soul. And then on to our next reading, which is a lot longer. Hesiod was the short one. It's the story of Sisyphus. Sisyphus was in the same dreadful place. In the upper world, he had been guilty of thefts among men and the gods. In the very hour of his death, he perpetrated an evil deed. He seized and bound Thanatos, the god of death, with brazen bands, and for a long time no one died on earth. The gods of the underworld sent to Zeus this message: Behold, Thanatos, who went to the upper world to bring Sisyphus here, has not returned. For several days no shade has entered our dark kingdom. Thereupon Zeus sent for the powerful war god Ares, and ordered him to find the god of death. He soon found and released him from his fetters, and Sisyphus was taken to the underworld by Thanatos. Even then he continued his deceitful deeds. He said to his wife, "Do not bury my body, and make the customary death offering to the gods of the underworld." Then he appeared before Hades and Persephone and said, "My wife has not buried my body and has neglected to make the death offering. Let me go to her and remind the faithless one of her duty. Then I surely will return." His wish was granted, and he returned to the upper world. As he did not come back, word was again sent to Zeus, who dispatched the swift-flying Hermes to take the deceiver back. When Sisyphus saw the divine messenger, his courage gave way, for he knew that no mortal could outdo him in cunning. Hermes took him back to the Dark Kingdom, where a fearful penalty awaited him. He had to roll up a huge block of marble up a high mountain, which no sooner reached the top than it went thundering down. He had to begin his task over and over, with sweat of toil and anguish dropping from his brow to the earth. Both Kemetism and heathenry have similar concepts as the Hellenistic viewpoints of chaos and order. Within Kemetism, there is a god called Apep, who was the embodiment of chaos and in opposition to Ma'at, who embodies order and truth. Apep was given the title of enemy of Ra for their battles. Apep is commonly believed to have emerged alongside Ra from the waters of Nu, which you can see the depiction there on the upper right-hand corner of the slide. That was there at the beginning of the universe. Nu is the chaotic waters that all life and all of the world originates from. And are the primeval chaoses of the ocean, in this case, rather than a void in Hellenism. In heathenry, I'm sorry, I don't know how to say these words, so we're going to go with what I assume is the best pronunciation. I assume you will correct me if I totally butcher it. The Jotnar are in opposition to the Asir. Okay, so Jotnar? Okay, the Jotnar are in opposition to the Asir. Are the gods of human society and represent order, and the Jotnar represent the gods of nature and the wild. Commonly, the Asir are attributed to life and the next realm, while the Jotnar are attributed to causes of death. Many people prayed to Thor to kill the Jotnar, who was attacking people with disease, and thus he became the guardian of humanity. There is also a concept of chaos being the void between and around realms. This is similar to the Greek etymology of the word, which originally meant void. Chaos as a deity in Hellenism was the original void from which all life emerged. In heathenry, here we go with another word I'm not going to be able to say. Ginnungagap. How'd I do? Okay. Is the void between and around realms, and the birthplace of the Jotnar. Yggdrasil, in this case, represent order, as it is holding the universe together and preventing the spread of the void. In all of these belief systems, chaos is the foundation of the world, and humans and gods provide order. As you can see on our slide, in the center is a depiction of the Hellenistic view of chaos, and to the left is a drawing of Yggdrasil, the world tree. Centuries of philosophers and religious texts have explored the relationship between chaos and order. Albert Camus discussed the quest of finding order in life and the inability to find it in the chaos of the universe. And Sisyphus, is the perfect example of Camus' philosophy of searching for meaning in a chaotic universe, because he knows his fate and his days are in order at all times. The Roman poet and philosopher Lucretius explains that atoms exist within the void of chaos back 75 years before the Common Era, or about 2,000 years ago. In this, chaos and order have always been parts of religious and philosophical life. You cannot have chaos without order, light without dark. The importance is always balance, accepting the thing you cannot control, while also applying order and process. Chaos is not inherently evil. It can be good or bad, and order is the same. Clinging to control is stressful and never successful. Leaving things entirely to chance can leave you without the ability to make choices. You should always question your beliefs and challenge their origins. Don't just accept something because it is told and it is the set order of the world. And just because there is a set order does not mean you need to follow it. Chaos can be a force for change and should not be resisted. Living entirely in chaos is stressful, as you are without a safeguard. Balance the order you choose with the chaos of the world. Live within the gray, rather than the black and the white. Chaos and order balance each other out, and only together can they make a successful life. Okay, normally there would be a song here, but as we are still working on that and the songs committee, there will not be one today. There would have been a couple songs throughout this, but they are just not ready yet to be used. So we will definitely work on that, and that will definitely extend the services by a couple of minutes. Okay. For now, we shall move on to the ritual portion of the service, which will be much longer and much more in detail when we are able to do the recording. For today, it will be just like the opening words, where you can read aloud or listen to me read the ritual. As the background is still under construction, once that is fixed, this will definitely improve. So these are the ritual words. You are welcome to read aloud or to listen and say prayers silently to the gods, or just meditate as you go. We leave this offering for our gods to symbolize our connection and devotion. We gift this water to accept the flow of our lives. We gift this rock to symbolize the stability of the gods in our world. We welcome life and bless our offerings with oil to share our riches. We embrace our connection to each other and the world and celebrate our revival. And our next part will be the final closing words, which will also appear on the screen in front of you in just a second. As per always, you are welcome to read these aloud, just listen, or participate in another way. As we move out into the world, let us remember our community of faith. Cherish love and open your heart as you walk through life. Hold dear the light of the gods and our connection with the natural world. Go forth in celebration and carry the light of connection within your heart. And now we shall have our usual coffee hour. Allow me to turn off the recording so everyone can feel comfortable speaking. Everyone, and welcome to our second